Hi everyone, Chris here, Suffolk Record Collector, back again with another video. Not done one recently. Started a new job, took a lot of my spare time, wasn't out record hunting and stuff for the last couple of months, but the last month or so, been back doing a bit. And anyway, let's start. I've got some good finds. Some good finds here to show. And also, at the end, I've got a couple of records. I went to a car boot this morning, first thing this morning. Now, I don't normally do that, but my daughter was doing a car boot sale, so I went down to see her, and I had a little look around, and I just can't believe what I found at the car boot. But we'll get to that at the end. Okay, so we'll start off, shall we? First off, start off with a record I didn't think I would ever own, to be fair. It's been on, I've known about this record for many years. It's always been a sought after record, but I managed to come across a nice copy, so I snagged it. That's the UK first pressing in mono of Safe as Milk by Captain Beefheart and his Magic Band. This is from 1967. It was released in 67, but I don't think it was released here in the UK till 68. But that's got 67 on the thing, on the label. Released by Pi. Nice condition. An amazing album. Blues, psych, just Captain Beefheart. Has to be heard to be believed, this album. Really, it is a fantastic album. I can't rate it highly enough. You can, it's on CD and you can download, you know, stream it and stuff, but this is the original UK mono, which is a scarce-ish thing. So safe to say I was really pleased to manage to put that into the collection, because an iconic album. Absolutely iconic. Alright, next I've got a prog album, and that's Pathfinder from Beggar's Opera. I got a really good deal on this. It's from 72, I believe that's the third album on Vertigo. Now, I got a good deal on this because the cover is water damaged. So I'm not going to, because that's a 6-fold pull-out cover, a big poster cover. So I'm not going to pull it out because it is a bit fragile. Still in one piece, but it's a bit fragile. But I'll show you what I mean, how I got such a good deal on this. You can see the whole bottom here has got soaked at some point. Now, when you open it up, that becomes like an inner seam, a big bit across, and that's nearly right through. Not quite right through, still holding together, but that's why I got such a good deal. But the vinyl on this is not a mark on it. It is absolutely perfect. I would say that's a near mint vinyl. Not a mark on it. When I played it, not a pop or a click. It's just absolute. Well, I can't believe how good. It's just never been played. I would imagine it's never been played. So really pleased to have found this at an affordable price, because this does go for a few quid now. Because of the Vertigo swell, but not just because of that. What's it like as an album? Absolutely brilliant. The vocals are amazing. The production is amazing. It's a 10 out of 10 album. I can't rate it highly enough or say much more about it. It's just, you have to listen to it because it's that good. That's that. Yeah, Pathfinder, Beggar's Opera. Just fantastic album. Absolutely fantastic. Next. Oh yeah. This is an album I picked up. It's Argus. Wishbone Ash. From 72, I believe. I'll have a look in a moment. You'll see that. I believe that's from 72. What say 72? Yeah, 72. Brilliant album. UK first pressing with its original inner on MCA, on the blue and black MCA label. Nice condition. Brilliant album. It's got the track Blowing Free on it. Yeah, the twin guitars. It's just an amazing album. I love this album. I'm fairly new to Wishbone Ash, although I've got a couple of their later albums which I've had for many years, but never really delved into the earlier stuff. Yeah, this is very good. Very good album. Love it. So that's Wishbone Ash Argus. Yeah, highly recommended. They all are. Anything I show, in my opinion. This might divide a few people though. This is an album, again I believe this is from 72. Yeah, same year. That's the album Grave New World by the Strawbs. Now I hadn't heard this album before I bought it, so it's a complete blind buy. It was cheap. It's in lovely condition. It's a fold out sleeve. It's on the folky side of prog. I've only spun it once, I believe. It's on A&M. Yeah, quite good. What I heard I quite liked. I'm going to have to give it some more listens, obviously. But yeah, quite liked it. Also came with a booklet. This was quite cheap. This was not expensive, and this is a near mint copy. Came with this booklet, which is a lyric sheet. It's got lyrics for all the tracks inside. Yeah, can't say too much about it because, like I say, I don't know the album, but from what I've heard, I quite liked it. I don't know much about the band, the Strawbs, to be fair. So I'm going to definitely be looking into finding out a bit more about them. It's from 72. It's prog. I suppose it's on the folkier side of prog. Slightly, but yeah, quite liked it. And that's like, you can pick this up for 15 quid, I expect. And that's the Strawbs. Next, that was an album I've had for many years, but the one I've got is a reissue, and I've been looking for an original, but never really come across it. I found one. I mean, this was cheap. But this is a first press, UK first press, from 74. And we're so pleased to have this. And that's Captain Lockheed and the Starfighters by Rob Calvert. Came in a gatefold. And it's got the lyric sheet stapled in the middle. It's on United Artists. It's on United Artists. Lovely condition. Really nice. Love this album. For anyone not familiar with Rob Calvert, he was a member of Hawkwind, and this is his first solo album. You've got Hawkwind playing on here, backing him and everything on here. If you go through, they'll tell you who's on here. Musicians, you got Paul Rudolph, Lemmy, Simon King, Brian St George, St John the Baptiste, Della Sala, Del Detmar, Nick Turner, Dave Brock, Bob Calvert, Arthur Brown, so on. Brilliant album. Actually, the last song on side 1, which is the Song of the Gremlin, there's actually vocals by Arthur Brown. That's a brilliant song. This is a brilliant album. It came with its original inner, and this was cheap. I think I paid 15 quid for this for a 1974 first press. That seemed cheap to me. Like I say, I've got a reissue of this. I can't remember when it came out, a while back. That's on 2 discs, and that's in like grey vinyl, silvery vinyl, like this colour on here. And it's okay, but sonically, and when you put the needle down, this blows that out of the water. This is clear sounding, just how it should be. Amazing, amazing. So really pleased to have found that. Next I have, this is just Carole King's Tapestry album. Amazing album. I picked this up off the market the other week. It's a UK first pressing. In lovely condition. On A&M. The reason I got this is because I've got an audio file from the 80s pressing. That's a direct metal master of this, and that sounds good. It's lovely. It's lovely. But I always wondered what the original sounded like. I hadn't got the original first press, so I found this on the market, and I think I paid £9 for this, which is nothing. Really is it for a record. And this sounds fantastic. We all know the album, so I won't talk about it too much, but it's a favourite of mine. So I'm really pleased I've got a really nice UK first pressing of that now. Next, yeah, this is another album really pleased to find. This seems to be an A&M Records thing at the minute. This is on A&M as well. But that's it's an original UK first pressing of J.J. Cale's Naturally. Again, been shown many times on here. I didn't have it, and it's a fantastic album, absolutely fantastic. He's someone I don't really know an awful lot about. This is on A&M, and that's you might see it shining through there now actually, but this is a Tranco, pressed by Tranco, so when you put this up to the light, it's a beautiful deep translucent, nice deep red, translucent red, purpley colour. And this was released originally in 72. This is original from 70, recorded in 71. I'm pretty sure it was released in 72. 1972. Yeah. So really pleased, and it's a lovely sounding album. Great stuff from J.J. Cale. Great album. Next is lastly is a upgrade copy. Again, I can't believe how cheap this was and the condition that this is. I know it's a famous album that was everywhere in its day when it was out, but that's Crosby, Stills, Nash Young, Deja Vu. Now the reason this is an upgrade is because this is a UK first pressing in beautiful condition. In beautiful condition. Really is nice. Now I had an early reissue, or I still got it I suppose, no, an early reissue of this. I always thought that sounded good, but obviously this is from 1970, and this is the original in just nigh on near mint condition. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. And I don't mind telling you what I paid for this. This is, look, I play this and there's not a pop or a click on it. It's like a brand new record. And this is from 1970. This cost me £28, which, you know, you see these about, you know, 10, 15, 20 quid. But this is the first press in near mint. And I didn't mind paying 28 quid for that. I really didn't. So that's that. And that's a fact. And that is better sounding than the reissue I've got. It's noticeable, highly noticeable. This jumps straight out at you. It's amazing, amazing. Right, so now we're going to see what rubbish I picked up at the car boot. Like I say, I don't normally go to the car boot. I haven't been for years, not really. So I never really looked for records at the car boot. But I thought I'd just have a little moosey around. I just come across a box of records under this table, flicking through. Picked up 2 records. They were £1 each. Kid you not, they were £1 each. First record I picked up was Wishbone Ash debut album. This cost me £1. I get it home, look it up. That's a UK first press. The cover's a bit grubby. I'll maybe be able to clean it up a bit. You've got some water damage there. The vinyl is a strong VG Plus all day. Now, I cannot believe it. It's not a particularly rare album, but it's not easy to find, I don't think. And I've been saying I want to get some more because I found Argus a month or so ago. Yeah, so this morning I find this. Very, very pleased. I've not spun it yet, but I'm sure it plays amazingly. And the other album I found, it's a folk album. Again, £1. Again, I think the original 60, this came out in 66 I believe, but the original mono pressing of this from 66 is the one. This is not that, but this is John Rembrandt's debut album. Now, what's different about this one is there's no date for it. I mean, it originally came out in 66, but this is not from then. This is a reissue. But it's an Italian reissue, so it's an official Italian release. No date given, but I suspect that's early 70s because I've got a couple of Pentangle albums, and they are Italian imports, and they're dated early 70s to mid 70s. So I suspect that's that era. It's on Transatlantic. In absolutely beautiful condition for £1. This is stereo, so it's not a mono. This is a stereo. Sounds fantastic, really good sound. Didn't have this, and I love anything like this. I pick it up all the time if I find it. Don't see it about that often at all. So really, really pleased to have found, you know, these two for £1 each at a car boot. Couldn't really believe it. Regardless of say, I shall be going to car boots a little bit more regularly, I think, and just having a look. Probably won't find anything, but you've got to be there to find them, haven't you, I suppose. So that's it for this video. So thanks for everyone for tuning in. Hope you're all good, and I'll catch you all soon.